Snelling National Cemetery in Bloomington, Minnesota. And his mother actually, her maiden name was O'Connor, and she came from the O'Connor royalty, Dublin, Ireland. I don't know much about all of that, and I really need to learn more about genealogy. Maybe my friend Marty can teach me. But anyway, so Mary Frances O'Connor, and we'll be going into St. Paul. I don't know if we'll be there today or tomorrow, but I'll tell you more about the people who raised her. Her mother died just a couple days after she was born from giving childbirth. So her two aunts and an uncle raised her down in Green Isle, Minnesota. And then I'm not sure when they moved up here to the cities, but they all lived next door to the cathedral, the St. Paul Cathedral in St. Paul, Minnesota, and went to church every single day. They were really, really religious Catholics. So my parents were getting divorced when my grandmother passed away, and I didn't even know about it right away. I don't think my mom did either, because I don't think she was talking to my dad at the time. But then I come out here usually every year and put flowers on her grave, flags on my dad and my grandfather's grave. Now my grandfather, Edward, and my mom's father's also, his name was Edward. Must have been a pretty popular name back then. But he was in World War I in the Army, and he was actually one of the peace pages who delivered the Treaty of Versailles to back and forth from the president to whoever it needed to go back and forth to, which I thought was pretty cool. Not everybody could say that. And he was in the Army. My dad was in the Navy. My dad's other brother, Dick, was in the Air Force, I believe. Jim, the baby, was not in the service at all. But it was my dad's side that was all in the military. There was nobody on my mom's side that was, and I think it was due to the age, like whatever age it was at the time or something. Didn't qualify or something at the time. So see that hill in the back I was telling you about in my last video? That's like a cremation area, and why they're not allowing anything in that middle there, I don't know. But my dad was cremated, my grandma and grandpa were buried. He wanted to be back there so he was closer to them, but there was nothing available. It was already taken up, kind of. So I don't know why they're not putting anything back in that area or whatever the deal is, But we're very, very close to the airport. The airport is just right on the other side of the hill, and that's the charter, and then the main airport's over to the right there. But you can hear the planes taking off all the time and stuff. And see, there's my van down there. So it's a little bit of a ways. They're buried right about halfway down this aisle or whatever. So now we're going to try to go to St. Paul and get those ones done. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.